thank you so much, because this all of this stuff wouldn't be happening without your help. All the technical stuff. Oh man, I got this in the background. This is
what you do, man?
No. It was my, I got my iMac in the back. That's why you guys heard the feedback. Anyways, all this technical stuff is all because of this man. And not only that, man, I'm bringing him on. Cliff, he's man, I known him over 20 years, but I want him to talk about his history. Okay, this is Bay Area dance history. Now, before we go on, I want to show something. I want to show our audience something real quick. So if you guys don't mind, hang out just for 1 second. Let me put this on. Cliff, can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and everybody else, you can see this, right? I'm gonna highlight this. Here we go. Let's check this out real quick. Roughnecks. We got Roughnecks. We're not gonna play the whole thing, but Schizo, you're gonna have to introduce everybody. All right.
All
right. Yeah. Whiz Kid. I didn't even know he was called Whiz Kid, but you're gonna have to explain that as well. So you guys were, I think, the first one to bring like skits and stuff to it. And there you go. Sea balls, cliff balls. All right. We're gonna stop it right there. So for those that want to check it out, this is off of your YouTube, so we could tell everybody where to go.
Yeah.
After that. So real quick, can you introduce the members?
Cool. Well, there was actually originally Roughnecks started back in our high school days. This was 91 or
91.
91.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This is Bay Area history. Now, can you drop what city are we in?
Los Altos High School.
Okay.
So Los Altos High School in the peninsula of the Bay Area back in 91. There was actually 4 of us originally. And then one of them kind of lost touch. And then by a year later in 92, there was only 3 of us at that point.
Okay.
But the main 3, the guy that WizKid, Gilbert, he's probably the one that kind of put a lot of it together. He too, actually all 3 of us, then we'll get into that later, but we all kind of formed up into Mindtricks and Jedi afterwards. But WizKid Bert, he was a class under me in high school when we all kind of joined up. So he was a freshman when we started all this.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jason with Schizo, rest in peace. He actually passed away. I believe it was early 2000s. He passed away. Can't remember the year. But yeah, rest in peace to that guy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Roughnecks, we kind of were just a crew that we all were trying to get into, or we're just kind of starting in b-boying.
Now, did y'all went to the same high school together?
Mm-hmm. All of us were. Okay. We all met in at Los Altos. Yeah.
So you were a sophomore. Jay was Jay sophomore as well?
No, he was in the same class as Bert. So
okay,
he was a freshman at that time.
Okay, and you guys met in high school, or you guys knew each other before then?
No, we all met in high school. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then so how did you guys come up with this idea, man? I mean, you guys, started b-boying together, and then put this group together. How did that form?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So during our lunch breaks, we would always be kind of dancing with everybody else too. We even had another crew that we were dancing with too. Everybody from the high schools, because back then, like dance crews or b-boy crews, what they call the Hauser days.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ran in like huge crews. So, and it was always like kind of territorial with high schools. So, for example, at that time, Fremont High School, not in Fremont, but in Sunnyvale. Yeah, Fremont High School in Sunnyvale. They had Jedi Clan, and I believe 8-Ball was there. Or not 8-Ball. I forgot who else. But Jedi and was over there, and then like there was all kinds of other territorials, like Mount Pleasant and Independence had a lot of what do you call it, Jugheads. So again, like there were so many crews and everything that were more territorial to your high schools. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of different from now. Like it's not even related to like, you know, your territory or high schools anymore. It's kind of just like, you know, all these dance teams.
Hey, just want to let you know, Lloyd said fam. Lloyd's on Facebook checking out. What's up, Lloyd?
What up?
OD, what's up? Pinoy Grizzly. He's calling you Pinoy Grizzly.
Yeah.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Still hanging on to that Movember.
Yeah, cool, man. All right, so you know, Bert, Jay.
Yeah, so we all kind of but we all kind of like formed at that time, just because that we from dancing with our bigger crew, we wanted to kind of go take it a little bit more serious at that point, and that's why we formed Roughnecks. But Roughnecks was actually inspired a lot from what's that show? Oh, Apollo show. So we would watch Apollo dancers and Japanese b-boys. Bert was really tied into the Japanese street scenes and b-boy scenes because he had cousins that would bring over VHS tapes from there, and he would be showing us all of these Japanese b-boys clips and stuff. So we were highly inspired by that, as well as there was a few crews on the Apollo show that would come on with some of the tricks that we would be actually imitating and kind of being inspired from and creating our own tricks from there. But yeah, forming that together is how we kind of meshed and made our style of what Roughnecks became.
Right. Now let's fast forward a little bit. How did you end up connecting with Jedi Mindtricks?
Okay. Yeah. So as soon as we all graduated, I went to Foothill College while Bert started going to De Anza.
Okay.
And it was at De Anza's dance team, phase 2. He started going there because Randy, Lex, and Ron were, I believe, I think Ron was there too. We're all kind of intertwining and dancing also with phase 2 at the same time, of course.
Brian too, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Brian Simmons was there too. Not sure who else was there, but for sure those 4. Those 4 were there on phase 2, and so that's how Bert kind of started linking with them. I wasn't really in the whole phase 2 thing. But then they kind of all invited us to their practices and saw like us perform.
What's up, Mike? Hey, Mike just said what's up. Mike
Nunez. What up?
OG Jughead.
Yeah.
That's right. Brian Simmons. Yeah, he said, I heard my cousin, Brian Simmons. That's it, man. Yeah. Shouts out to Brian, man. He's out there in the East Coast somewhere. I think North Carolina or South Carolina or somewhere. Wherever you at, bro. Yeah, that's family. But sorry, go ahead.
Cool. Yeah. So it wasn't until all 3 of us started. Well, actually, Jay Schizo, he was also he didn't go. I don't know if he took classes at De Anza, but I know he started going to phase 2 practices prior to me. And then I eventually did a audition to
for phase 2.
Yeah, but I didn't get in because let's not get into that because that's kind of kind of messed up on who I would be putting blame to.
all right.
Let's not put blame to anybody on that.
But okay, so let me sum it up a little bit. So Bert got connected with Randy and the Jedi Mindtricks boys through phase 2, and that's how Roughneck and Mindtricks kind of formed or got together. Is that right?
Correct. Yes. Yep. So yeah, from then on, well, we started doing my Roughneck stuff for maybe another year or 2 while we were still doing Mindtricks. But I know some of them expressed concerns saying that, hey, yeah, you shouldn't be doing 2 crews at the same time, kind of thing. But we still wanted to kind of,
what's up, Anna? Anna saying what's up.
Hey, what's up, Anna? But yeah, we wanted to kind of like still establish ourselves, because with Roughnecks, when we were getting props, just because that we were kind of like, we saw ourselves like changing the game a little bit, right? Putting dance moves into more of entertaining, I guess, tricks, you can say. But I see it more like we're not doing just tricks. It's just more of like dance tricks. Like, it was still dancing, but it was put into a kind of like an effort where you're just you're working together as a team while doing some tricks, and still to the beat. I know a lot of people at that era were doing more skits. Like, they were doing like movie skits, they would play movie skits and then do stuff like that. But we had the whole comedy and actual dance tricks that we were putting in our stuff. So yeah, that's kind of like when we were still doing that stuff, we were still trying to figure out, should we bring that over to Mindtricks? Because at the same time, we were like, well, we wanted to get away from that, but we still had something to prove as Roughnecks before we kind of go full in, because we all looked up to Jedi Clan back then, and we were just like, damn, this is just like a true honor just to be invited and to be asked to be on the team and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, so we went on for maybe another 2 years or so, and we did a few competitions, and we finally won. We were always coming like third or second so many times.
You're talking about as Roughnecks, right? Okay.
Yeah. And then eventually, we did a lot of the hot import nights, dance competitions, and other Bay Area dance competitions and stuff.
Yeah.
But eventually, it was Taboo II that we finally won our first place win up in Sacramento. Yeah.
Right.
And that's actually how we met. What do you call it? Shit, what was their crew's name again? What was the Muskies crew up there?
What was it? Kaboom.
Yeah, so that's kind of like how we met Kaboom and everything, through all the Taboo II shows and stuff. So that was dope.
So for those that don't know Kaboom, can you tell us who they are?
Kaboom Squad from Sacramento. They were back from the 90s as well. They had a pretty large crew. And then so the 3 main guys that started doing a lot of their choreography are pretty famous now in the dance community. Right. So that's
who are they, for those that don't know?
Yeah, the Phil, Kevin, and Joe from the Jabberwockies.
The Jabberwockies. All right.
Yeah. So
that's history right there. For those that claim, if you're a fan of Jabberwockies, you should probably know Kaboom. All right.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
And how we linked up with, we as in Mindtricks. So we're very proud to call them our little brothers. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So Cliff, I'm going to take you maybe you could take us down some memory lanes. All right. So, with all these years of performing with different groups, not just performing, but also teaching now. And you not only in dance, but you're doing so much other stuff, like a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Like I said earlier, you're helping out with my setup and everything. What is can you tell us one of your favorite embarrassing moment?
Embarrassing.
I don't know if favorite is the right word, but something that you don't mind sharing with us, that that's a little bit embarrassing or funny, if you will. Okay.
Sure. I don't know if you're gonna call this embarrassing, but I know when I first was asked to do this during a performance, I was like, dude, like, I don't want to do this. It's like, but it was during the Roughneck days. And,
okay. Was this during high school?
Was this during high school? Yes, this was during high school times.
Okay.
The first time that I did it too. And like, I kind of sucked at doing solos at that time, right?
Okay.
Like, I would just do maybe like 1 or 2 b-boy moves, and that's it. And a lot of it was like choreographed b-boy moves at that point, at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of sucked at solos, and I hated creating solos at at that time. It sucks to say that, creating solos.
Yeah, you know, that was what we did back then, right? We didn't know any better. You know, as somebody who's in a sense that we were still kind of new to the game, even though, you know, back then we thought we were pretty good, but we're still too new to the game, so that we basically choreograph solo or pre-choreograph solos, and which nowadays, you know, it's like it's almost like cheating in a sense, but it's all right. You know, this is why I think these interviews are important, because this it kind of shows our steps and how we grow.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So no shame in that, bro.
Yeah. Thanks.
I know I did it a lot too. So
yeah. So kind of moving on with that. I forgot when the first time I did it, because I did it so many times after that. But it's basically, and the video clip that you showed earlier, actually that performance has it. I was asked to by Bert and James, like, you know what? Right after you do your B-boy set, you know, just take off your shirt and start flexing. And I was like, what? I was
like, hey, were you muscular back then or what?
Actually, all of us were pretty skinny, but I mean, we would all work out and everything.
Right.
So it was a little toned and everything. But if you want to see it, you could play that clip. It's in there. Oh man. But yeah, dude, it was the first time that I did it, I was just like, dude, this is so embarrassing, man. But you know what? It turned out for the better. So you can kind of say it was an embarrassing moment at first. But it was a good embarrassment to the point where it became part of our routine, because I was always asked to do it again. They were just like, yeah, you know what? It's just a crowd hype thing. Right. And it actually, so you
got kind of used to it then, right? Like after a few times, maybe?
Okay. Absolutely. And then I remember one time at Street Jam in San Jose back in the 90s too. Street Jam is a popular Filipino festival that used to happen over in Cesar Chavez Park. Yeah. But yeah, they like Bert, Jay, and me all did it at the same time, and
all three of y'all did it.
Yeah, and dude, that was kind of like a big, like, you know, crowd cheer when we were doing that on stage.
Yeah. I don't know if you could see it, but Mike on Twitch. Mike Nunez on
I
Twitch.
Can see it.
He's like, yeah. So he's all like, Cesar Chavez.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Man. Yeah. He knows the history, dude. So okay, all right. So embarrassing. Let's move on to the other side, right? So what are some of your favorite or proudest dance moment?
Man, there's so many, dude. You know,
right.
Being part of that history is just like, it kind of works in stages. Like being in the community for so long, you kind of you know you make new memories. Right?
Oh, Caesar, I don't know if you see on Facebook. Caesar says, "What's up?"
Oh, what's up, dude? Yeah. But yeah, it's you know, as you kind of grow into the community, like there's so many memories that replace each other as being like, oh, this was the greatest moment at that time.
Sure, right.
And then it just keeps building, right? It's just like, holy shit, you know, like there's so many. But
right. So let me recorrect that. Not me, your favorite. Maybe one of your favorite.
Yeah, I think probably the first one. Well, not the first one, but I think let's bring it to how do I say this? Man, there's so many, dude. It's kind of crazy.
I know your mind's probably jumping back and forth, huh?
Yeah. You know what? I think it's probably, well, I know the first one is probably like you know, the first time that we did Roughnecks and got such a, like, you know, I forgot where we did it at too. I think it might have been at Santa Clara University when we did one of the performances there. And we were just so recognized by all the other dance crews from the Bay Area, and that's kind of like what made our name really stand out within the Bay. But after that, I would say, shit, I had another one on my mind too.
Now the Santa Clara one, is that the Barrio
the Barrio Fiesta, when actually, like, because we performed separately from Mindtricks at that time, and that was kind of like the introduction, saying that, hey, Ruffnex and Mindtricks are going to start collabing and actually you know, coming together. but nobody knew that. And during the Mindtricks set, Jay and Bert actually came in right at the end. They were still wearing our Roughnecks fits, and Mindtricks was wearing their red pill fits. And then they just kind of like, everybody was like, what the hell's going on? Like when they jumped in, because they came in and started doing round off backflip, and everybody was just like, what the hell? And then next thing you know, right when they started the choreo set from there, after doing that backflip, then it was just like, oh shit, like the whole crowd kind of blew up. Right. So that was a cool moment, just for the team itself.
You know about when that was, like what year maybe?
I think that was, I'm gonna say 90, 97, 90. Yeah, I think it was 97, 96, okay. 97, somewhere around there. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, dude, Mindtricks, there's just so many memories from there, man. Like,
right.
It was just like, dude, mind blowing, just to be able to do so many things with those guys and everything.
For sure. Earlier, Lloyd popped in, so he's definitely a Mindtricks OG that I got to put him, on this interview.
Yeah.
And Jeff as well. Ken, I know I'm dropping names, but these are the guys that I know we looked up to when we talk about Jedi Mindtricks. So
yeah, for sure.
Big shout out to them. So all right, cool, man. So let's move forward now to what you're doing lately, because we actually have you teach at the Get Down, right? Can you explain what you're doing over there? What got you in teaching and what that is like for you?
Yeah. So, well, I've been actually teaching for, actually since high school. We were actually teaching at Dance Tech. Me and Bert, like I'd actually sub for Bert's classes, but Bert was teaching over at Dance Attack way back during.
Thank you for bringing Dance Attack. I kept thinking Dance Attack. I want to mention it, but then I keep forgetting. So thank you for bringing that up. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we were actually teaching back then, so we had a lot of experience already just from teaching itself. But who really set it off on the training aspect was Gary. Giving us so many pointers and tips on how to really teach on a high level at that point. And from there we kind of just brought it wherever we started teaching. But eventually, maybe when the Get Down first opened, we didn't have too many classes, and I just offered my services. I was just like, yo, if you need to teach any kind of top rock classes at that point. So that's what I was teaching at first. For the first year or for the first couple of years, I was doing top rock, but then afterwards I started teaching also the youth team from there too. And that to me, that's probably one of my greatest memories, just seeing the team come alive, in youth, and just being able to pass a lot of my knowledge and my teachings down to the youth. And to me, to me, that was just like, such an enjoyment, and my current best moments of dance. Yeah,
that's dope. Now I know you mentioned you actually forgot one other class that you taught, which is DJing, right? For a lot of you, a lot of people that don't know, you DJ, and you also teach you DJ on Twitch, right?
Yes. So my Twitch channel, which one is twitch.tv/Cablabin, CABLABN. So I do DJing, but over there too, as well as gaming. I do more gaming than DJing, so just in that way. But yeah, so I've done that a little bit, and a lot of like you were saying before, a lot of behind the scenes stuff as well. So I'm more focused these days on being behind the scenes, because I feel like for 20 plus years, being in the front lines of the scene and just kind of showing face, I kind of want to be like, yo, dog, I just want to be behind the scenes. I don't want to show face, but just be recognized as, video is clear and sound is crispy, bro. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
But it's kind of like, I find more enjoyment now being behind the scenes, because
I hear you, man.
Yeah, you just want to see the community still build, but you want to pass the knowledge and see the growth happen from the knowledge that you're you're doing to grow the scene rather than just inspiring the scene, right?
Mhm.
It was great just to inspire the scene by being on the front lines at first. But now it's just a blessing to just keep it going, because as the new generation starts, like, learning these things, I feel like it's up to us to provide platforms for them.
Right. Speaking of which, I don't know if a lot of people know, but there was an event that we threw, or that you threw, not long ago, called "You Be the Judge."
Mhm.
Right? Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so ever since lockdown happened because of COVID, all the dance, all the dance scenes and everything were just figuring out, like, fuck, dude, what are we gonna do? There's there's nothing that we can do to get back to each other and throw events and stuff. And that's where I came in. I'm heavy on the tech side of things. I've been doing
Super heavy.
yeah, I love
But
tech.
it's good.
Yeah, I love the tech sides, and to me, it's always about problem solving, right? To me,
Hey,
I
on
love
that
problem
note,
solving.
like if anybody else is watching, if they need help on with tech,
Mhm.
can they hire you? Is that something that you'd be willing to, if you have time for that? So if that's so, maybe we'll drop a contact later in the show for people to get a hold of you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I actually have a Facebook group that deals with specifics on anything tech wise for dance and music classes being done online, whether it's live streaming or just your Zoom classes or whatever.
Mhm.
I have a lot of articles and blogs and posts in that group, but as well as I'm available for private one-on-one sessions and stuff for hire.
Sick.
But we'll drop that. It's on facebook.com/groups/live live streaming for dance and music classes. There you go. I know it's kind of long.
I don't know if I'm going to remember that, but again, at the end, I'm going to show Cliff's Facebook page, so you guys can definitely see it, so you don't have to bother about trying to remember and write it down.
Yeah.
All right.
But sorry, I was gonna.
No, go ahead.
Yeah,
Finish.
go back to what we were talking about before, as far as the "You Be the Judge"
Right.
event. The whole concept to that "You Be the Judge" event was just the fact that we want to prove it to everybody, like, dude, you can still do dance events without the problems of tech, because at that time, a lot of people were having problems with just, how do I sync music, because they were always having problems in their Zoom classes or even just live streaming, like the audio was not syncing with their video. And so everybody just kind of threw it out and just being like, you know what, forget it, until tech catches up, we won't do anything. And other people were still trying to do events, but they didn't care about the synchronization, right? And to me, I was just like, that just, it just doesn't fly with me. Like, how do you watch somebody that's dancing off beat on stream, right? It just doesn't fly with me. So that's why so that kind of inspired me to be like, look, I've made all oh, thanks, Mike, appreciate that, man.
Oh, Mike put
I
it.
posted it. Yeah,
Let me see if I could.
but just to kind of move on with it, it's just
Right there. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, so it just inspired me to just kind of show, like, everything that's possible to do a live event, and it was pretty good, successful. We had a few hiccups in there, but to me, I wanted it to make the jam feel like a real jam, like a real battle, right? So this wasn't the choreo scene, but this was more into the street battle scenes and stuff. But I wanted to make it feel like a real battle, like you were really going to a battle. So just like how we would need intermissions and breaks just to get the next cruise up, same concept. We were all doing that on the stream, and I wanted to make it feel authentic. The MC, getting on the mic and just providing some sounds during any of those problematic portions, or just to do raffles. We did a lot of raffles, giveaways, and stuff like that, donations. We did a lot of games during the stream too. But to tie it all together, what you be the Judge was really about, or at least for marketing and publicity, was the concept of you're not here to just watch. You're here to participate in the stream, right? And to me, that's what a lot of people are kind of missing out right now on, is that, the stream shouldn't just be about you. It should be about providing entertainment to your audience and to be able to communicate back and forth. Just doing something on stream, anybody can just watch that or do that themselves. But if you interact with your audience, that was what we wanted to focus on for You Be the Judge. So with that concept, instead of having a judges panel, we had everybody in the audience be able to vote on who they thought that they won in the battle. So they would just type out in chat, and you can see little bars and meters during the stream go up to see who's winning at that point during the rounds. And that's how
all this is live.
Everything's happening live. So that was a pretty cool sound. A lot of people, enjoyed it. They the true way to kind of know if you're doing well on your stream too is if they stay from beginning to end, right? Because so many times, like, people would just drop out and do something else and maybe come back every now and then. But it was just so dope just to see a consistent, everybody was there for pretty much from start to end, and just everybody participating in the judging portions of the whole battle. So yeah, that was really fun to see and everything. Unfortunately, we only did one. I'm hoping to try to still do it again. It just requires a pretty well, we got the format down. It's just I need a team.
So can we look forward to that maybe in the springtime? Is that something possible?
Yeah. My hopes is to do it on a monthly basis. Because You Be the Judge, I kept it open to not just dance. I wanted it to do it with art, with DJing, and some other things where we would have these competitions in those different artistic formats. Yeah, that's and then dope. We can all judge and just watch people do stuff live and still vote and judge and see who can, who wins those competitions.
Man, for sure. Yeah. We'll definitely be looking out for that, man. When it's ready, let me know. We're going to publicize it for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. We're going to wrap it up. But before we do that, I want to play a quick little game with you. All right. So this is there's no right or wrong answer. This is just you saying this or that. All right. I think there's about roughly 30 questions.
Oh shit!
Just whatever you pick is fine. All right.
All right.
Here we go.
Oh shit!
You see this right here?
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Toilet paper over or toilet paper under?
Over.
Facebook or Instagram?
It's got to be Facebook right now. Unfortunately.
All right. Mayo Mustard.
Damn. Can I combine the two?
You got to pick
Mayo
one, brother.
And mustard. Dude, that's better. I don't, what's odd about this is that I don't like one over the other. But I like.
Man, you're gonna have a hard time with this set then.
Yeah, because it's like, dude, if you've ever mixed mayo and mustard together and put that on a hot dog, oh man, that's the shit right there.
No, I have to honestly tell you, I've never done that before. But maybe I'll try it, bro. All right, here we go. Next, pancake or waffles?
Waffles for sure.
All right, cardio or weights?
I don't do either right now, but I'm pretty fat myself right now, but I'll take weights. I'll take weights over cardio.
All right. Like I said, there's no wrong answer.
Yes.
It's just whatever comes to the top of your head right now. Meat or veggie?
Meat, baby. Meat.
How did I know that, man?
Dude.
All right, here we go. Sammy Davis Jr. or the Nicholas brothers?
Damn, dude.
Ooh, I'm telling you, there's no wrong answer.
How you gonna do that one? You know what? I'll take Nicholas brothers.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Again, you can't go wrong. Wrong. Strength or flexibility?
Man, I'm all strength, but I rather prefer flexibility.
Hey, you chose weights. I remember that. So
I know.
That makes sense. All right. Dog or cats?
Oh man, it's got to be dogs. Rest in peace, Ellie.
Rest in peace, baby. I know.
Yeah.
I know this one. I always say Android.
Man, you don't want me to start hating on here.
All right, that's Android for sure. All right, we'll go next. Little Red.
Damn, it's got to be blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jackson 5, a new edition.
Damn. I'll take Jackson 5. Yeah.
All right.
I'll take Jackson 5 for sure.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with either.
Yeah.
You shop online or shop in store?
It's mainly online, but in store is cool. I like it.
You know, with the whole COVID, it's pretty much mostly online, I think.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, for sure.
All right. Hey, Prince or Michael?
God, dude. I got to take Michael.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong though. Yeah.
Funny or smart?
My humor is pretty bad, so I'll take the smart side. I have pretty bad humor.
All right. Good. Day or night?
Night.
You're definitely sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Money or free time?
Damn, that's a good one too, man. But you know what? It's all about free time. Yeah.
Free time.
I'll take time over money for sure.
That's good.
Yeah.
Passenger or driver?
Fuck. Can the passenger be a driver as a backseat driver? Because damn, dude, you know, I'm definitely a backseat driver.
Backseat driver. I see. All right.
Yeah.
That's. I guess I could put that in parentheses. Backseat driver. George Clinton or Bill Clinton?
Oh my God, I'll take George. I'll take George.
Bill had sex with that woman. Salsa or bachata?
I like salsa.
Salsa.
Yeah.
All right. Tupac or Biggie?
Damn, dude.
Can't go wrong, baby.
God, dude. Okay. I'm a fan of both, but
for sure,
it's a slight lead on Biggie.
Oh, okay.
Slight lead.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Peanut butter or Nutella?
Oh, Nutella, baby.
Nutella. All right.
Yeah.
Taco or burrito?
This has got to be depending on where.
That's true.
Some burritos are pretty whack, dude. I'll take the taco over it.
All right.
But but realistically, it'll probably burrito for sure.
Okay.
Most places.
Right. Okay. Car or truck?
Always had cars, but when I drive trucks, damn, yeah, it's trucks for sure.
Trucks.
Yeah.
All right. Basketball or football?
Basketball. Hell yeah.
Uber or Lyft?
I try not to do any. But these days, I actually, for the benefit of, the drivers, I would go with Lyft.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
Text or phone call?
Yeah.
NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
Damn, man. For real? I'll take NSYNC just because, I'll take NSYNC.
All right, NSYNC. Rhythm or balance?
You have to have both. How can this be either or, dude?
That's true.
There's no way this could be either or.
That's true.
It's got to be both. But if I were to take one, like I can be drunk, but still have rhythm. So I'll take rhythm.
All right. Yeah. I think so too. But air or water?
Does soda and juices count as water? Because I'll take water at that point.
Water. All right. Be like water, my friend.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Cool. Thanks, man. That was it. You did great.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. That was fun, dude.
That was awesome.
It's pretty
man. Before I let you go,
yeah.
I want to show everybody something. Actually, you know what? Our boy here, Michelangelo.
Yes.
You know, he's an OG Jughead. He's a DJ now as well. So I posted down here his Twitch channel. So if you guys don't have, or if you guys don't mind, at 6 o'clock he's going live. Okay, so he's gonna do. I think Mike, if you could pop on the chat real quick, let us know. You know, just type in like what you'll be doing. But I believe you're gonna be doing some sort of is it a slow jam session? If that's so, can you drop it out and let us know? But yeah, at 6 o'clock, guys, on Twitch, join in. All right.
Yeah. He actually was DJing like way before, back in the days too, but he wasn't DJing. He didn't take it back up till recently again. Yeah. But he used to DJ back in the 90s too. Yeah. Slow jams, huh? Slow jam, dance hall, and freestyles open session. Nice.
Right there. So here, slow jams, dance hall, and freestyle open session. So 6 o'clock on Twitch. Okay. Excellent. All right. One last thing I want to show. This is Cliff's Facebook. Okay. So it's let me move this out of the way real quick. Right there. Okay, so we're looking at Cliff's Facebook right here, and it's Get Down with Cliff on Facebook. So this is a great way to reach you, right, Cliff?
Yeah. So this is my public page where they can reach out to me, whether it's DJ classes, dance, anything dance related or tech wise. I don't really have a lot of things posted here on tech, but yeah, if you have any questions about how to stream or just some tricks, I know a lot of advanced tricks that you can use for your streams. Yeah, just hit me up on here and I'll get back to you.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope. All right. One last thing before we go, I just want to let everybody know I'm going to do a little bit more of a popping dance drill at 8 o'clock on Twitch. So if you guys want to, get some exercise in, get some rhythm in, get some popping in, come back here tonight at 8 o'clock. All right. So, Cliff, thank you so much for this awesome history, this dance history of yours that you're able to share with us. So any last words from you?
Just keep dancing. I know it's tough times right now. It's hard. It's even hard for me. I need to get my exercise on, and teaching was like my only cardio. And unfortunately, I'm not even teaching right now. So I've been sitting on the computer all the time.
With the corona and all that stuff, it's for sure. It's definitely a lot harder than everybody.
Yeah, but keep it up. Keep dancing. I know everybody is like, just waiting for that time. Keep training at home. Be inspired by watching videos and whatever you can do to keep yourself motivated. And we will definitely overcome this and come back as, even stronger as a community.
For sure. Thanks, Cliff. And thank you everybody for joining us. And again, next time I'll see you guys. It's going to be at 8 o'clock, but do join in with Mike Nunez on his Twitch at 6 o'clock. All right, guys. Peace.